The following order is made. 1. The application for a postponement is refused. 2. The evidence leaders are granted leave to present as evidence the WhatsApp chats that relate to witness F and, when necessary, to comment on them. 3. Witness F is ordered to remain at the remote location from which he is supposed to testify until he is excused by the commission. That's the order. Having so ordered, we cannot allow witness F to get a free ride in the face of the provisions of Section 6 of the Commissions Act and Regulation 8.1, both of which create an offense for refusing to answer questions at the commission. So, Mr. Shaskalsin, we direct you to put no less than 4 questions to witness F. Depending on his answers, he may expose himself to a possible criminal charge under Section 6 and Regulation 8.1. Also, my reference to at least 4 questions does not mean that if we, the commissioners, or anybody participating in these proceedings, or in future for that matter, may not put questions to witness F. There is questions additional to the 4, the minimum of 4, that I am directing you to put, Mr. Shaskalsin.
Chair, can I choose when in the sequence to put those 4, or do you want me to start with 4 questions?
I prefer that they follow each other so that we know where we are with the witness. I don't know whether you would be ready to do that or whether you would want to, or rather I would prefer that we take a 2-3 minute agenda.
No, I'm ready to begin.
Before you continue, Mr. Shaskalsin, as we took a bit of time before, Mr. Ngwato, we took quite some time considering the order and we debated it amongst ourselves, but it has just occurred to us now that the order does not cover everything it should cover. Paragraph 2 of the order should relate also to the evidence leaders being granted leave to lead whatever other evidence, even if that evidence is not WhatsApp texts or WhatsApp chats, because we would imagine that there's the possibility that there is such evidence as well. So we amend paragraph 2 accordingly.
Thank you, Chair. I've been told that the witness's attorney has not yet arrived at the premises. Maybe if I can defer my questions until a later stage so that the witness's attorney is present.
That's in order. Let's start with what you are able to start with.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to start, let's first start with housekeeping. There should, in front of you, be 3 different bundles.
Just a very important procedural step, Mr. Shaskalsin. Witness F, are you there? Yes. You've heard our order, have you?
Definitely, I've heard the order, Commissioner.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I heard it, Commissioner.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, you've also heard that questions are going to be put to you, whatever your answer will be. So we cannot expect you to answer questions. Of course, we don't know what your attitude to the questions will be, but we cannot expect you to answer questions not having taken an oath. Will you swear or will you affirm? Because I want to administer the oath at this stage.
I swear.
So you will, all right. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you very much. And I do not remember if I greeted you. Good morning, witness F.
Good morning, commissioners. I greeted you earlier. I assume maybe commissioner forgot, maybe AG, and so forth. Thank you, Commissioner.
Mr. Ngwato, are you fine if we... That look, Mr. Ngwato, seems to speak volumes. Perhaps I should not even say it's a look. It's like you are glaring at me. Mr. Ngwato, are you fine if we proceed, or would you rather we wait until your colleague has arrived at the location the witness is testifying from?
I'm fine on the following basis, Commissioner, that there will be no questions for him to ask until such time. It is just as the commission ruled that they will display messages.
All right.
And I suppose maybe by the time questions are raised, Mr. Madlanga would have been there. So on that basis, that is just going to be watch and show.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ngwato. Thank you. Please proceed, Mr. Shaskosi.
Thank you, Chair. Can I just clarify that there should be at least 3 files in front of you: a statement bundle, or behind you, an exhibit bundle, and an annexure to exhibit bundle. And Witness F, can I ask that on your side also you check that you have those?
Just a moment. The last one, it's 2 files. So the one you say is exhibit annexures to exhibits bundle. It's 2 files, not 1.
So then there should be 4.
Yeah. 5.
This is not an auspicious beginning.
Can you please assist me with the numbering? For example, I have here exhibits bundle, file 1 of 4.
Yes.
So, okay. Up to 4. So, I have 1 up to 4. Thank you. Exhibits bundle. Okay.
Ms. Chaskasin, can I repeat so that we are on the same page? We have the statement file.
Indeed.
And then we have the exhibits bundle, which is file 1 of 4. And then we have exhibits bundle, which is file 2 of 4. And then we have annexures to exhibits bundle, which is 3 of 4. And then we have annexures to exhibits bundle, which is 4 of 4. So it's 5 files in total. Maybe yours are different, but
we have the same documents organized differently.
Yes, Mr. Shaskolson.
And Witness F, can I just clarify that you too have those 5 different files, 1 file called statement bundle or statement file, 1 file called Exhibit Bundle 1 of 4, another file called Exhibit Bundle 2 of 4, another file called Annexure to Exhibit Bundle 3 of 4, and a last file Annexure to Exhibit Bundle 4 of 4.
Yes, I confirm.
Thank you. Can I have that as one of my 4 questions? Can I then ask if we go to
Commissioner.
page 320?
Sorry, Mr. Shaskalson, I think Mr. Ngwato has something to say.
Just on the bundles, maybe if Mr. Shackleton could have just assist. I don't have 5 bundles, I've got 3 bundles. But maybe just in terms of the index and pagination, what's the total number of pages? Then I'll know where we are, because I've got 3, not 5. The index and annexes exhibits is until to page 538.
That's correct. And so I understand that the commissioners and the witness will have those 538 pages split between 2 files. But the pagination is the same, 538.
And I just wanted to confirm, because we were never given files, or files were never delivered to us. We were given a link, and from the link we printed. So we didn't print in terms of 5 files, but in terms of the index, we'll confirm whether we say we have the same thing. Because the second bundle will be 795 as the total number of pages for index and exhibits.
That's the same for me.
Okay. So that the witness doesn't get confused as to file 4, file 3, and he doesn't have file 4 or file 5. He only has 3 files in front of him.
Okay. Well, but we will then as between me and the witness, I'll refer to the index to exhibits file, which is the 795 page file, and the exhibit file, and then the annexures of exhibits, which is the 538 page file.
Thank you. As long as we stick to page numbers, then you'll be able to follow easily.
Thank you, Mr. Ngwato. Yes, Mr. Shaskalson.
If we can start on page 320 of the exhibits file. And there at page 320 on the 5th of July 2023 at 18:43:47, General Sibiya sent you an address. I don't want anyone to mention that address because it's a private address, and it's redacted here. But if you want to confirm, that's the private address of General Sibiya. If you don't want to confirm, I won't have that as, I'm happy to make that the second of my questions. But I'll put, for now, I will put it that is the private address of General Sibiya. And after some time, that private address was sent to you at 18:43. At 19:02, you responded, "I'm here at the gate." And just to clarify that it is indeed the private address of General Sibiya, I'd like you to go to the annexure bundle, the annexure to exhibits bundle at page 145. And if you put that address into Google Maps, this is the image that is generated. And if you go to the preceding page, at annexure page 144, you will see a picture of the news coverage on the day that General Sibiya's house was raided. And if you compare 145 and 144, you will see that they are the same property. Don't need you to answer anything in that regard.
Mr. Chaskasan, should we not just get him to confirm if that is so? Or you consent that
I'm happy. He doesn't have an attorney present with him. I don't think this is a contentious question, but I don't. I said I wouldn't ask him to.
I think let's have.
I confirm with the address, Commissioner.
Thank you.
And I confirm also that my attorney is present with me now.
Thank you. If we can then go back into the exhibits bundle and to page 46 of the exhibits bundle, and I'm interested in a chat or message that you sent to Kat Matlala on the 4th of March 2024 at 8:21. You sent a contact card, and at annexure 9, annexure to exhibit bundle, page 9, that contact card is exhibited, and it is a contact card for General Sibiya with a phone number of General Sibiya. And the question I would ask you now, if you want to assert your right of privilege against self-incrimination, you must do so, is did you introduce Kat Matlala to General Sibiya?
No.
Thank you.
Mr. Chaskasan, we don't have a context of this. When I look at this page 46, it's not obvious to us as part of the record that there's anything here that comes from the witness.
If I can just clarify.
If we just locate, what are we looking at?
So if one goes to 46
Yes.
at 82107,
Yes.
There is an icon that says VCF.
Yes, I can see that.
That is a contact card.
Yes. Now, I'm raising a different point. You've said to him, this is what he sent from him, but it's not apparent that this is material from his phone. That's the point I'm making, that for purpose of the record, are we looking at
what we are looking at
of his phone
is an extract of a series of all of the chats that were found on his phone between himself and one of the numbers used by Mr. Matlala.
Okay.
And in fact, the index to that bundle
Yes.
Explains what each of these sequences of chats are. So it may be useful to just quickly at the outset run through that index. Just display at the top.
And Mr. Chairperson, seeing that witness F was prepared to confirm something. Who knows, maybe he might be prepared to confirm even this as well. But go ahead.
Let me go to the...
Yes.
I'd like to get to the index just so that we can clarify everything.
Yes.
And I just want to be on the same page. So at the front of the exhibits bundle, there is an index to the 795 pages of that bundle, which describes, well, the first 35 pages are correspondence. Thereafter, from page 36 onwards, there are indexed a whole series of chats extracted from the WhatsApps on your phone between yourself and various people. Can you confirm that what one sees on the index actually is what one sees on the bundle, that the index accurately reflects the bundle that it describes?
I confirm.
Then if we go to back to the bundle, we've seen that on the 4th of March, you who always, and can you confirm also that in these chats, you always appear on the right-hand side of the page and the counterparty always appears on the left-hand side of the page? Whether or not you are forwarding a chat or originating a chat, the counterparty is on the left and you sending or forwarding are on the right.
I confirm.
Thanks, Chair. I think I've got through my 4 questions. So I will, Witness F, unless you want to intervene going forward from here, I'm just going to put things that if at any stage you want to intervene, please feel free.
Mr. Chairperson, for my benefit, reference to outgoing and incoming, I thought that's what the issue was. So can you just clarify for us what outgoing means and what incoming means, so that when we look at all the WhatsApps, at least we have an idea?
Certainly. So the chats that appear on the right-hand side of the page are messages that are sent from the witness. They are outgoing from the witness's phone. The chats on the left-hand side of the page are messages sent by the counterparty. So from the witness's perspective, they are incoming. Frequently, you will see empty bubbles. Those reflect voice calls. The outgoing and incoming remains the same. So if the empty bubble is on the right-hand side of the page, it's a voice call initiated by the witness. If the empty bubble is on the left-hand side of the page, it's a voice call initiated by the counterparty.
You confirm that as well, Witness F?
I confirm, Commissioner.
Mr. Shaskalsin, you said that's your 4 questions, but that does not address the issue why we made reference to at least 4 questions. We made reference to that in the context of the witness having said, I am not going to answer any questions. So here he has actually answered the questions. So we have not reached a point where he says, I'm not answering that, I'm not answering that, I'm not answering that.
I certainly accept that, Chair.
Yes, because he will only be within the Section 6 and Regulation 81 net once he has said, I will not answer that.
Indeed, Chair, but I did make an undertaking to the witness, and I'm not going to go beyond that undertaking. Witness F, if you want to jump in at any point, please feel free, but I will not ask you questions going forward. Further questions.
we directed in so many words that you should. So it's a direction from the Commission, Mr. Chaskalson. Because point is, yes, from where you are sitting, it's a practical way of just quickly having the evidence before the Commission. But this Commission would create a bad and unfortunate precedent if we were to proceed along the lines of just letting a witness say, I will not be answering any questions, without anybody putting specific questions to him. If an attempt were to be made down the line to bring criminal proceedings against him, he will easily say, but who put what question to me? And to what question did I refuse to respond? And he will be found not guilty and discharged. That's a precedent we do not want to create.
Jeff, you're instructing me. I will ask questions, but it is also a tricky situation, Chair, because if I am just going through the chats, I will do it in one way. If I am questioning the witness rigorously, I will do it in another way. In some respects, I will follow the procedure of just going through the chats, because I think that is the easiest way of organizing the material. There will be occasions when I will have to ask the witness, I will ask the witness to clarify questions, but for the most part, I will be putting to you what the chats say.
Perhaps what I should do, I hope my co-commissioners agree, is not to insist that you ask 4 consecutive questions as you go along. We want to see you ask questions, and we want to see the witness's response. If his response is that I will not answer, then he will be within the Section 6 and Regulation 8.1 net. The simple point is we do not, and colloquially, want to give him a free ride on this. Thank you, Mr. Shaskas.
Thank you, Chair. Can we then go to page 48 and start at 6:47 in the morning? 48 of the, unless I mention, all of my page references are going to be to the exhibit bundle where I'm referring to specific annexures. I will mention them. So at 6:47, there was a voice call from Kat Matlala to yourself. That was followed at 6:52 by a message from Mr. Matlala saying, call me. You called back at 7:22. Mr. Matlala then sent you a voice note, and I'd like us to play that voice note. That voice note was sent at 7:24 in the morning. Let's plug in for me. Chair, we have some technical difficulties here. I need that for this. Sorry, come help me. Wait.
Yes, Mr. Shackleton. Oh,
Let's see if this works. If not, we might ask for a 5-minute adjournment just to sort out our flighting.
all right.
Sorry to bother you, Sir Ali. You can just give me a picture of where it must go to.
Can I play that again?
Yes, sorry to bother you, Sir Ali. Can you send me a picture of where the box to the where the powers must go, please, sir? If you can just send me a picture of where it must go to.
I'll play it a third time.
I say sorry to bother you, Sir Ali. Can you send me a picture of where the box to the where the powers must go, please, sir? If you can just send me a picture of where it must go to.
Can you describe what that voice note was about?
First tell us, sorry, witness, first tell us who's speaking and then respond to Advocate Shackleton's question.
Commissioners, the person who's speaking in that voice note, I don't know him. It was the message that was sent to me. I can't remember by who. For now, I can't answer that who exactly was that in my data.
Yes, Mr. Shackleton.
Can I then ask you to go to page 214?
Mr. Shackleton, can I just confirm with the witness what his answer means? Witness F, Mr. Shackleton put to you that this note was sent to you by Mr. Matlala. And I think you have said you can't remember who sent it to you. Does that mean you don't confirm that it was sent to you by Mr. Matlala?
That's correct, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Well, witness, if I have to put it to you that it was extracted from the chats between yourself and Kat Matlala. So what I played there was the voice note that one sees in the extracted chats at page 48 of the bundle, where there is an icon that says Opus. That is the file that is in the chats, and that was played aloud.
And remember, in that context, Witness F, that you did confirm not so long ago that what appears on the right is from you, and that what appears on the left is from Mr. Matlala. Or rather, the counterparty. Who was the counterparty here? Was it not Mr. Matlala?
It was Mr. Matlala, Commissioner. I do confirm. However, maybe it was human error by saying I don't know where it come from. Actually, I stand by my way of saying I don't know who the person was talking is. But I do confirm it was sent to me by Mr. Matlala.
Commissioner, just for housekeeping issues, can Mr. Shackleton, when he says page 214 of which bundle? Because I tend to be running behind and looking for where 214 is in which bundle. Because
Mr. Mwato, unless I say otherwise, it will always be the exhibit bundle. So for them, almost without exception, I will be referring to the exhibit bundle. Occasionally, I will refer to the annexure bundles. If I refer to the annexure bundles, I will say annexure bundle page such and such.
please, thank you.
On ours, Mr. Ngwato, this is flagged as CJC 64. Am I?
That is correct, Chair. It is, but Mr. Ngwato has the whole exhibit bundle in one file.
Okay.
But if we then go to page 214 of the exhibit bundle, and you'll recall that it was at 7:24 that that voice note arrived on the 21st of March. Well, at 7:24 and 55 seconds on page 214, you will see that you forwarded that voice note to General Sibiya. And let me play that file again.
Perhaps, Mr. Chaskalson, because we were dealing with Mr. Matlala's chats earlier, if you could just draw the witnesses' attention to where exactly his and General Sibiya's chats begin, so that he will know that the counterpart he's corresponding with is indeed General Sibiya.
Chair, the names are on the chats. So on 214, you'll see on the right is the witnesses.
No, I see.
Sort of chat name.
The name is there throughout.
And on the left it says General Sibiya, Deputy National Commissioner.
Thank you. I see that.
Chair, we're going to have one last try, failing which we're going to have to ask for a 5-minute adjournment to sort this out.
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir. Can you send me a...
So that's the same voice note. It's the unknown man asking you to send a pin drop or asking someone to send a pin drop where the impalas must go to. And that voice note was forwarded to you by Mr. Matlala, and you have immediately forwarded it on to General Sibiya. Can we then go to the next chat on page 214? And it's a message from you to General Sibiya 29 seconds later at 07:25:24, and you say, "Morning, it's from Cat." Then the next chat is at 8:39, still on page 214, and it is a call from General Sibiya to you, a voice call on WhatsApp. If we then go back to page 49, we see that there are a series of calls between yourself and Mr. Matlala from 9:48:50 through to 9:53:24. Page 49. So from 9:50 At 9:48:50, you call Mr. Matlala. At 9:52, he calls you back, and at 9:53, you call him back. And then the important message is the message that comes from him at 10:36:40. And can we show that message, which is in the annexure bundle at page 12? And it's a message, it's a screenshot of a message from someone called Rudy Farm Manager. And bear in mind that this screenshot is sent to you by Mr. Matlala. And so if it originates on Mr. Matlala's phone, we can infer that just like in the chat streams that we see for you, on the right-hand side, the messages come from Mr. Matlala. On the left-hand side, they come from Rudy Farm Manager. At the top of the page, just underneath the name Rudy Farm Manager, is a document which we cannot see. It's a PDF file. It's half cut off. It was sent by Mr. Matlala at 06:03. It's followed by a message from Mr. Matlala that says, please check your account again. Rudy Farm Manager then says, thank you, sir, I got it. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir, we'll do that. That's at 6:06 and 6:12. There's then an image of a voice note that was sent at 6:24, to which we can't access that voice note because what we have is a screenshot, not the original messages, to which Mr. Matlala responds, okay. And then Mr. Matlala forwards a PIN to Rudy Farm Manager. And that PIN designates the home address of General Sibiya, does it not? Well, it is the same address that you confirmed earlier to be the home address of General Sibiya. The response...
Witness F, do you wish to respond?
Yes, Commissioners.
Do you confirm? Do you confirm that the address is the address of General Sibiya?
That's positive. I confirm, Commissioner.
And then Rudy Farm Manager responds, thanks, sir. Hi there, sir. Okay, everything has been arranged. He will catch the impalas on Sunday and transport it Monday to that location. Is it good? And Mr. Matlala responds, no problem. Mr. Matlala's response is at 10:35 on this screenshot. If we go back to page 49, we see that at 10:41 on the same day he called you. Now, when we were dealing with the evidence of Mr. Mokgotsi some time ago in this commission.
Mr. Chaskasan, before you do that, I'm getting lost here. You, at page 12, you say this is Mr. Matlala and the witness. Where do we see that? There are no numbers, and he hasn't confirmed that, he confirms the address, but he hasn't confirmed what you've put, that this is an exchange between him and Mr. Matlala.
Sorry, at page 12.
Yeah, the Rudy Farm Manager exchange. I think you said
yes,
this is an exchange between the witness.
What I put to the witness is that this was a screenshot that was sent from Mr. Matlala
yes.
to him. And the screenshot, as it emanates from Mr. Matlala's phone, would have Mr. Matlala's messages on the right-hand side and the counterparty, who is Rudy Farm Manager, on the left-hand side.
Okay. Am I the right page 12?
Yes, that's the Annexure page 12 screenshots. Annexure page 12. So that is the screenshot that was sent
Yes.
at 10:36 on the 21st of March. That screenshot was sent from Kat Matlala to the witness.
Okay. And this was extracted from Mr. Matlala's phone.
No. Well,
Page 12.
Page 12 is the screenshot that is found on the witness's phone that was sent to him by Mr. Matlala on the 21st of March, 2024, 10:36.
I see. Yes. And the witness confirms that.
I didn't understand the witness to object, but Witness F, do you confirm that that screenshot was sent to you by Mr. Matlala at 10:36 on the 21st of March?
I can confirm as to who it was extracted from, either from me or from Mr. Matlala, but I do confirm that I know the message.
Okay, thank you.
Now, just to contextualize what we're looking at here, when we heard the evidence of Mr. Mokgotsi, we looked at the chats between Mr. Mokgotsi and Mr. Matlala. And in one of the chats, Mr. Mokgotsi was taking Mr. Matlala to task. Sorry, Mr. Matlala was taking Mr. Mokgotsi to task and accusing him of having leaked to other people that he had paid for Impalas for Sibiya, that he had given Impalas to Sibiya. Now, it seems to me that what we see in these chats actually confirms that indeed Mr. Matlala did arrange for the delivery of Impalas to Mr. Sibiya, having paid the necessary price into the account of Rudy Farm Manager, who was the person who delivered those Impalas. Do you have any comment on that?
I can comment on that because during my communication with Mr. Matlala, he never indicated to me as in whether he's paying for the Impalas or Mr. Rudy Farm. So I cannot comment on that, Commissioners, because I have no knowledge of that.
Well, can I take you back to page 12 of the annexure bundle then?
This meeting is being recorded.
I'm on page 12 now.
If you see the top, there is a page, there is a one-page PDF attached to the message, but we don't see that. Underneath it, Mr. Matlala says, please check your account again. And then Rudy Farm Manager says, thank you, sir, I got it. Thank you very much. That looks very much to me like Mr. Matlala is paying money to Rudy Farm Manager. Can you comment on that?
It looks like that to myself as well, but it was not a communication between myself and Mr. Matlala. It was a communication between Mr. Rudy Farm Manager and Mr. Matlala. Therefore, I cannot comment on that.
You were the go-between for Mr. Matlala and General Sibiya on this arrangement. You were the one who sent the voice note to General Sibiya and who then received the instructions that Mr. Matlala had given Rudy Farm Manager to deliver at General Sibiya's address. What did you understand was going on?
To be honest with you, commissioners, I did not ask what was going on there. I just received such message from Mr. Matlala, and then I immediately forwarded it to General Sibiya without even asking questions of what was it for. Thank you.
But why did you know that you had to forward it to General Sibiya? There's nothing in the texts that says, please forward to General Sibiya.
Can you repeat that, Mr. President?
Mr. Shatterson, he asked you to repeat the question.
I'm sorry. How did you know that you had to forward this voice note to General Sibiya? There's nothing in the messages that says, please forward to General Sibiya. There's nothing visible in the messages.
I think it came through the phone call.
So Mr. Matlala essentially, according to your evidence, said, I'm going to send you a voice note. Please will you send it on to General Sibiya?
A screenshot.
I can't comment on that.
I think you said voice note screenshot.
No, I'm talking first about the voice note because the document that the message that is forwarded to General Sibiya is the voice note saying, where must I deliver the impalas?
Yes.
So in the conversation between yourself and Mr. Matlala, in anticipation, or at 7:22, because there was a call at 7:22 before the voice note was sent to you at 7:24, and bear in mind you forwarded it on at 7:24. In that conversation of 7:22, your recollection is Mr. Matlala would have said, I'm sending you a voice note, please forward to General Sibiya.
I assume he might have said that. But I can't really remember. But I can confirm I've spoken to him before this message.
And did you know that he was in the process of arranging for impalas to be delivered to General Sibiya?
I did not know, Commissioner.
But then you received this voice note that made it clear that he was arranging for impalas to be delivered to General Sibiya.
I can't really comment on that. He made it clear that he was arranging impalas for General Sibiya. But I can confirm that he made a call and then he sent his voice note to me. But if there was any arrangement, I did not know of that.
But why, if Mr. Matlala is making an arrangement with General Sibiya, would he do it through you? Why would he send the voice note to you and ask you to forward it to General Sibiya as opposed to sending it directly to General Sibiya?
To answer that question, Commissioners, I think that call, one of the things, I'm just assuming because it happened for quite some time, I think maybe it was one of the reasons that he sent it to me because of he could not get hold of General Sibiya.
But he already...
Okay, carry on, I'll answer for you.
Sorry, but if you go back to the annexure bundle on page 9, read with page 46 of the exhibits bundle, you had actually given him General Sibiya's number on the 4th of March, which was more than 2 weeks previously. So if he wanted to contact General Sibiya directly, he knew how to do it. You'd given him General Sibiya's number.
Can I comment on that?
Yes, please, Witness F.
Okay, Commissioners, one of the reasons that I assume that Mr. Matlala sent that thing to me, it was because maybe he did not get hold of General Sibiya. That's why he sent it to me.
But could he not just have sent the voice note to General Sibiya in the same way that he sent the voice note to you? He didn't need anyone to pick up the phone. He just needed someone to receive a voice note.
Thank you, Commissioners. If your phone is off or you are offline, when you send something on WhatsApp, it will only take one line. So I assume maybe General Sibiya's phones were off.
Can I put another possibility to you? Let's go back a day from the 21st of March. Let's look on the 20th of March on page 47. And at 12:49:27, you'll see that Mr. Matlala sent you a case number. Case number's been redacted. I'm not sure that it's necessary for the case number to be redacted. But you presumably can see what case number it was. And then if we go over the next page, at page 48,
Yes.
a few minutes later, at 12:52, you sent a text back saying station. Which police station? Because as we know now, each police station has its own set of case numbers. And Mr. Matlala came back saying Mamelodi East. So he had sent you a case station from Mamelodi East. We then go forward to the 21st of March again, after he sends you the voice note about the Impalas.
Yes.
At the foot of page 48, at 7:44 in the morning, well, let's maybe go back one chat. He sends you the voice note. At 7:37, there's a call from him to you. At 7:44, he sends up a message. You didn't send anything here. In other words, he's following up saying, why haven't you sent me what you should send me? You immediately respond over the page, 49 at 7:44:23, so that's 9 seconds later, by sending an image of a screen. And that screen is at page 11 of the annexure bundle. And that is an SAPS screen of case number 15703 of 2024 in Mamelodi East. It tells you who it was allocated to, when it passed hands to a different investigating officer, and who is responsible for that case. And it gives the name of the detective who's responsible for that case. Is that correct?
That's correct, Commissioners.
What was Mr. Matlala's interest in this case, and what was your reason for WhatsApping this screen to him?
Thank you, Commissioners. The reason Mr. Matlala sent this to me, it was actually a complaint. According to him, when he phoned me, he said one of his employees, that was the female employee, was being abused by her husband, and when she opened cases, there is no movement. Therefore, as a proxy of that female woman, he asked me to check the progress of that particular case. That is when and how I've sent in this screenshot.
Witness F, I think you know that that answer is false. Do you want to reconsider it and tell the Commission what case 15703 of 2024 was really about?
I still stand by my answer. That is what Mr. Matlala told me, commissioners.
And you didn't make any inquiries yourself?
I did not, commissioners.
Well, what the evidence will be is that this case, 15703 of 2024, involved the murder of Kabelo Richard Mate, who was murdered outside a four-room house in Mamelodi Sector 1 and at a crime scene where 50 cartridges were found. There was no private complainant at all. The complainant was the constable to whom it was reported. And I put it to you that this looks very much like a case in which Mr. Matlala's query would have been made on behalf of a perpetrator and not on behalf of a victim. What is your response to that?
My response to that, Commissioner, I would have not known what you are putting to me now.
And you didn't bother to find out what case 15703 of 2024 at Mamelodi East involved?
I did not know. I did not do that, Commissioner.
Before we leave this Impala topic, I want to take you...
Even before you move further, can I just ask about this page here? Witness F, this is an SAPS record that you obviously had access to. What do you mean you didn't know what it was about if you had access to the SAPS record? Because that's the only way you could have been able to forward this. It's part of a record.
That's correct, Commissioner. The reason that I did not know, I sent it. I forwarded it to someone else as well, because at that particular time, I did not have an access to the SAPS system. That is the reason I have forwarded to somebody else.
What do you mean that's the reason you forwarded to somebody else? What did you forward to somebody else?
I did forward that case number that Mr. Matlala forwarded to me.
Yes, you forwarded it to somebody else, and what happens?
That is where they checked for me. As you see there, on top it says warrant officer. So I did not check on the system because of at that particular time I had no access.
Yes, and you say then you, if it is true, if we accept that this came to you from somebody else, and because you didn't have access to the record, when you send this to Mr. Matlala, why are you sending this? He's just given you a case number on what we see in the earlier page. He gave you the station. Why are you sending him the name of the people or the person who's dealing with the matter? He's not the complainant in the matter. Why are you giving him the name of the detective who's dealing with this matter?
As I've said earlier, Commissioner, according to him, he was a proxy of that particular person who was being abused. And little did I know that it was a matter case, as Mr. Chairman is bringing it forward now.
Well,
and I just wanted it. And then gave him back the ball because of, according to him, he was the proxy of that person.
What do you mean he was a proxy? Can I just go to a as a proxy to a substation and say, give me the details of a case docket? I don't understand. Well, maybe firstly tell us about that SEPS process, but also explain what you mean he was a proxy that entitled him to information about the person in charge of a matter.
Thank you, Commissioner. According to me, sometimes when maybe I took it like this. This is a woman. Maybe sometimes when she goes to the police station, they are taking advantage of her, that they won't listen to her because she's a woman. And then she engages her boss. Now it's Mr. Matlala. And then Mr. Matlala engages me. This is how I took it. That is the reason I'm saying a proxy. Maybe she was checking on behalf, as she alleges to me that time.
And you, as a SEPS officer, you didn't think to engage this detective to find out what's happening with the matter, because I would have thought that's what you would do, to find out for Mr. Matlala what's happening with the matter, instead of giving him the details of an investigating officer.
At that time, Commissioner, I did not think of that.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chaskalson.
Sorry, Ms. Chaskalson, unless you're going to deal with this at some point later, I need to know what this is. I don't know what this is. I see the information on the document, but I need to know what this is before we leave it. So maybe I should just ask the question. Witness F, what we are looking at on page 11, does that come from a SAPS IT system, and what is it exactly?
It's a case number, Commissioner.
No, Witness F, it can be a case number. Some of the information on the document is a case number, but the entire screenshot appears to be information from an IT system. Can you just confirm for me that this is an internal SAPS IT system that stores information about the progress of a case?
That's correct. I confirm that, Commissioner.
And would please continue.
Okay, it's a screen that shows when was the matter open and who was located to, who is the investigating officer. Commissioners.
Witness F, just bear with me. Sorry, I can't see your face, so I don't know when you are done with an answer or not. Would an ordinary citizen have access to this SAPS system?
No, Commissioner.
So only you as a policeman or your colleague would have had access to this system?
That's correct, Commissioner.
Witness F, before we leave the Impala topic, can we go to page 307?
What page number?
307 of the exhibit bundle. Do you have it?
Yes, I have it.
If you go to 1505.33, you will see that you sent a message to General Sibiya at 1505.33. And before we listen to that message, can you go to 194, which is it's a set of chats from a different number of General Sibiya. And at 194, also at 1505.33, we see a message sent to General Sibiya. It's going to be a voice note. In fact, it's going to be the same voice note. Can I ask that we play that voice note?
Ali, can you send me a pin drop to where the box to where the Impalas must go, please, sir? If you can just send me a pin drop where it must go to.
So at 15:05 on the 6th of August 2025, you sent that voice note from Rudy, farm manager, to General Sibiya again. That was, gosh, almost 18 months later. And you sent it to him on both of his phones. Is that correct?
That's correct, Commissioner.
Can you explain why?
You are saying now I sent this voice note 18 months later.
Well, to be exact, 14 and a half months later, 15 months later.
On that one, I can't remember on how or why did I send it 18 months later, but I do confirm that I did send it immediately after Mr. Matlala forwarded to me.
Well, I had a theory as to why you might have wanted to send it to him more than a year after the event, and I'm going to put it to you. And you must feel free to answer it as you see fit. It occurred to me that by August 2025, General Sibiya might have thought that it was convenient for him to try to make you a fall guy for some of the things that you had done for him previously, and that you were sending him this audio just to remind him that if you fell, he fell too. What's your comment on that?
I can't comment on that, Commissioners.
But you can't offer any reason why you would have sent this voice note in two separate messages to two different numbers of General Sibiya in August 2025 when it was originally sent in March 2024.
To be honest with you, I can't remember why did I send him, but I tend to differ on your version where you say you are bringing to me that maybe General Sibiya was blackmailing me on saying something else. Then as a result, I've sent that note saying, if you fall, I fall. By the time that thing was sent to me, I did not know what was it for. I did not expect it. They sent it to me by Mr. Matlala. I sent it to General Sibiya.
But presumably by August 2025, you would have realized that the fact that Mr. Matlala had arranged for the delivery of some impalas to General Sibiya's private home was not going to be well received by the public. Or by internal audit people at SAPS.
I can't comment on that, Commissioners, because I don't know.
Well, let's move on then. Can we now go to page 701? And we're now in chats between yourself and the late Deputy President, Mr. Didi Mabuza. And On page 701, on the 15th of November 2024, at 11:33, the late Deputy President forwards you an image of a weapon. Can we just, the weapon itself is to be seen in the annexure bundle at page 231. Maybe if we can just display it.
Are you ready to display the correct object?
We have got the correct object.
Oh, okay.
So that is the image that was sent to you by the late Deputy President. He followed that up with what appear to be videos demonstrating the use of this weapon. One at, well, both sent to you at 11:33:37 on the same day, like a second later after the image. Can we show those videos? Witness F, I've read through loads and loads of your chats, and I haven't seen you taken aback or nonplussed often. But it seems that you were then, because at 11:35, if we go back to page 701.
Perhaps before that, do you confirm, Witness F, that you did receive the image at 11:37 a.m. on the 15th of November 2024? Do you confirm that you did receive that?
I confirm, Commissioners, I did receive it.
And do you also confirm that you received it from the late Deputy President Didi Mabuza?
I don't confirm that, Commissioners. It was his nephew.
His nephew.
But he's listed in your phone as Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President.
I confirm that, Commissioners.
And you're saying that his nephew used the Deputy President's phone to send you those images?
I confirm.
So the late Deputy President's nephew had access to his phone to send you messages of this nature. Is that your evidence?
It is not my evidence. My evidence is they were planning to bring these guns from somewhere to South Africa. They wanted to bring it on the market. Actually, when you open the page 702, you will see the prices there. As was showing me on how do they range from how much to how much. They can buy them in bar and sell them to gun shop in South Africa.
Well, let's take these chats one at a time before we get to page 702. But before we start going through the chats one at a time, I just want to clarify what it is that you're saying. This message, as I understand it, was sent to you from the late Deputy President's phone. Is that correct?
Can you repeat that?
The message was sent from the phone of the late Deputy President.
From the nephew's phone.
From the nephew's phone.
That's correct.
But you saved the nephew on your phone as Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President.
That's correct.
Why do you save the nephew's phone under the name Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President?
That is how I felt I should save it.
Who is the nephew?
I think I must protect his identity as well due to the fightings amongst the family of Didi Mabuza.
Witness F, remember that you have a legal obligation to answer questions satisfactorily. You remember Section 6, it covers that as well. That's not answering satisfactorily. It's not your business to protect that witness, or rather that person. And what is the fight you are referring to about anyway?
The inheritance or the will of the former deputy.
See, that is, from where I'm sitting, that is none of your business, Witness F. And certainly it's not a matter that should stop you from answering Mr. Shaskalson's question. So please answer the question.
It's Spiwe.
Spiwe Mabuza.
That's correct.
And you're saying that all of these messages that say Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President, are actually messages from Spiwe?
That's correct. Commissioners, sorry about that.
Well, the person described as Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President, writes to you, well, you first say at 11:35, what's happening here, my man?
Perhaps before you move on, Mr. Shaskalson, Witness F, remember that it's a matter of relative ease for it to be established as to who the phone belongs to or in whose name it is registered. So be careful of the answer that you give us. Do you not want to revisit the answer that you've given us? Because it simply does not make sense that you would choose to save Mr. Sipiwe Mabuza's number as the number of Comrade Didi Mabuza, Deputy President. Do you want to revisit your answer in this regard?
Commissioners, I stand by my answer of saying the person who's in the phone is Sipiwe Mabuza. As I'm speaking with you now, that phone is still working in position of the person that I'm talking to or I'm talking about now. Furthermore, a 205 can be made to confirm as to whether the phone or the number belong to the former president Didi Mabuza or belong to Sipiwe Mabuza. So by that being said, I stand by my answer of saying that number did not belong to the former president. Thank you, Commissioner.
Witness F, why would you, it's quite a deliberate decision to save somebody's name in general, to save a person's name under another person's name. And with where you are using the name of a deputy president. What is your reason? You must have had a reason why you did not want to save Mr. Sipiwe Mabuza's name on your phone, and you use the cover on your version. You use the cover of the deputy president's name. Why did you not want to save Mr. Sipiwe Mabuza in his name? And please don't say you just felt like it, because that is not the answer.
Thank you, Commissioner. I just felt like saving him like that because he was always talking about his uncle Didi Mabuza that. Then when I said his number, I said him the way he portrayed his uncle or that Didi Mabuza. That is, at that particular time, I saw it fit to save him like that. Not that maybe I was covering something, or no. It was not like that. I was saving him because I felt that, no, this is the right thing to do. This one is obsessed with Didi Mabuza. Let me save him like that.
Thank you, Witness F.
Let's go back to the chats. You say at 11:35, what's happening here, my man? At 11:36, you get the response. Hey, brother, do you have a market for a compact CQC, close quarter combat, 12-gauge shotgun, manufactured in South Africa? So when you earlier said it was imported, that was wrong. Pick attached. I have access to 750 units in knockdown component form, plus spares, ready to be ready for shipping with matching flashbang ammo, see videos, at family price. That was sent to you.
That's correct. It was sent to me. As I said to you, according to me, when he told me, they were to be taken from somewhere to South Africa. That is the reason now in your statement, the statement that you just read now said they were ready to be shipped here and to be sold on a family price. So that is the reason now I'm saying, according to me, he said they were not from here.
It does actually say manufactured in South Africa. Do you see that now?
That's correct. I see that.
Your response at the time was, I need to see and test.
That's correct.
And then over the page, the person trying to get you to take up this arms deal said, just tell me when and I confirm. And then said below, they need to order on sliding scale pricing on the MAG 7 unit first. 1 to 5 units, 15,500 each. 5 to 10 units, 15,000 each. 10 to 20 units, 14,500. 20 to 50 units, 13,750 each. 50 to 100 units, 12,500 each. 100 to 200 units, 11,000 each. 200 to 500 units, 8,750 each. 500 to 750 units, 7,500 each. And we have a percentage success fee built in on our side. That was sent to you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Had you previously engaged in any arms deals with either the Deputy President or his nephew?
No, I did not.
And what came of this offer?
I don't know.
Well, you said, if we go back up to page 701, at 11:37:41 at 15th November 2024, I need to see and test. Did you make arrangements to see and test? Did you make arrangements to see and test? And what happened when you saw and tested?
Okay, maybe I can explain this. One of my hobbies is a dedicated sports shooting. I'm into firearms. I like firearms. Now, when he sent me this, he sent to me knowing that one of my hobbies is dedicated sports shooting. That is the reason when you hear him saying, can we find a market for a combat or compact?
Witness F, if I understood the question, I thought it was a simple one. Did you see and test?
I did not.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
At this point, Mr. Shaskalsin, I hope it's not that it is an appropriate point at which to
We
adjourn.
can pick up after lunch.
Yes. Let's resume at 2 p.m. Sergeant.